To those of you who thought President Obama has been taking a lot of heat for Benghazi and the IRS, you need only look to our northern neighbors to see someone who's really waist deep in a flood of criticism.
Mayor Rob Ford has lost two more senior staff members from his office. His press secretary and deputy press secretary have left their jobs. Last week, Ford and his chief of staff also parted ways.
We're not going to make the call on whether or not Toronto Mayor Rob Ford is having the worst month ever, but we will give a full treatment on the embattled politician and the recent allegations. Reports surfaced last week from Gawker and the Toronto Star that a cell phone video existed allegedly showing Ford smoking from a crack pipe. Two of the Star's reporters described what they saw.
The video, which appears to be real, shows Mayor Rob Ford in a room, his shirt open, lolling back in his chair.
He seems incoherent. He rambles.
Ford was later dropped as head football coach of a Catholic secondary school for comments deemed disgusting by parents and teachers. Ford told the Toronto Sun's David Menzies the school consisted of kids from rough upbringings and football was a carrot dangled in front of the students to keep them active in school. Teachers rebuked Ford's candid assessment. Ford found out Monday two of his staffers, the press secretary and deputy press secretary, resigned amid the recent drug abuse allegations. Ford also apologized Monday for his harsh words toward the media. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Gawker set up an Indiegogo account to buy the video allegedly showing Ford smoking crack, and they've surpassed their goal of $200,000. Although they have the money, Gawker editor John Cook wrote an update to the page saying they've since lost touch with the owners of the video. The politician used some time on his radio show Sunday, along with his brother and city councilor Doug Ford, to play a little offense, calling the media a bunch of maggots and denying the video even exists.
There's no video, so that's all I can say. You can't comment on something that doesn't exist.
Still, the Ford scandal continued to nosedive with this. A 21-year-old Canadian rapper named CHARRON made a song called, wait for it, Smoking Crack with Rob Ford. Drug abuse allegations, staffers departing, fired as head coach of a high school football team, and on top of that, a 21-year-old rapper makes a diss track about you. No word yet on whether or not Gawker will even be able to purchase the video of Ford that kicked this into motion, but MSNBC's Rachel Maddow has an idea of how this thing might play out.
But until the video surfaces, and you know it will, it is the maybe crack-smoking mayor of Toronto versus Gawker versus the Toronto Star versus the crowdfunding power of people, and eventually something's going to have to give.
For Newsy, I'm Christian Bryant.